Hey there, YouTube. I recently bought a gun safe and I needed a pistol rack for 10 guns. I was looking around on eBay and Amazon and they were running from 35 to 50 bucks for a wire rack. And it seemed like that was a little bit expensive. It was more than I wanted to pay. So I decided to make my own and I want to share it with you guys because it was so simple and it was so cheap. The wood I used was just some 4-inch pine. It's real cheap. You can get it at Lowe's. I had an 8-foot board left over from the camper build that I had done. And this here I think is 20.5 inches and it'll hold 10 guns. So I just cut that down tonight, and you can see I just screwed a couple pieces together and used drywall screws here. Gave it a flat black spray paint job. I went down to Jo-Ann Fabrics and a couple dollars later I had the felt that I got for it and I bought some glue. So I'm going to show you guys how well this works. So I got my 1911, just overhangs a little bit, but sitting in the safe, that's not going to matter. And the 38, it overhangs a little bit, but that doesn't matter either. Let's see, let's throw the Glock 17 in there. And it's, how about the Smith & Wesson SD9 VE. And let's throw the CW45 in there. Sits real, usually sits nice. See, when they're rounded in the front like that, it doesn't quite sit like I want it to, but it's alright. So I'll put the Glock 26. It's nice and fat and sits there real good. And got the Ruger SR22. It's kind of thin, so it sits a little crooked, but like I said, it's going to be alright sitting in the safe. And the Smith & Wesson 38 Special. We'll throw the Ruger LC-P in there. And at the very end, we can get the little North American arms. Just like that. So for right around, I think $5 maybe, and you know, a little time out in the shop, and I had a handsaw was what I used, and I had a 1.5-inch hole saw drill bit, and I had some sandpaper, and that's all I used. You know, I countersunk for the screws here so it wouldn't split the wood, and it went together pretty easy. Used some craft glue that I picked up for just a couple dollars. Just make sure you get one that dries clear and everything fits on there nice. Now the other thing, if you like to keep your stuff in the holsters, you know, there's the one from a 17 fits in there. So when you're doing your concealed carry, you know, if you got several concealed carry guns and you use Kydex holsters, they fit right in there. Fit right in, and all you got to do is grab it. I'll show you how this looks with all the holsters. Yeah, I got one for the Ruger as well, just like that. So I'll show you guys how that looks in the safe, and at the end of this video I'll put up some pictures. You guys can see my process. I'm not the best when it comes to woodworking. I'm fairly new at getting into this carpentry stuff, so anybody at any skill level should be able to knock this out because, you know, like I said, I don't have very many tools to work with, or this would have looked a lot nicer, but it gets the job done. It's not going to scratch up my guns, and I did it for $5 instead of 40. So I'll show you what it looks like in the safe. Alright, this is how it looks in the safe. Cleans it up pretty nice. These guns, of course, you know, just took up this whole shelf. You know how when the shelves come like that there so you can fit your long guns up there. Well, I needed more room for my handguns because my long gun collection isn't near as big as my handguns. So I just cut these little 1/4-inch pieces of wood. I'll probably put some felt down here so, you know, when I put my girlfriend's guns in here, don't scratch them up. But for $5 and a little bit of time, I think that came out pretty good. So let me know what you guys think. And as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, all that crap. Thanks, guys.